Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your monthly reading for July 2024. This is for Scorpio and Scorpio rising, and we're going to jump right into it, Scorpio. First of all, happy 4th of July. Happy Canada Day. Happy Bastille Day. Happy July. This is going to be a very charged up month. There is so much happening for you, and I would not be surprised if a lot of y'all become famous this month. There is so much happening in your 10th house. It's pretty insane, but also in your 8th. I mean, there's a lot happening for you. A lot happening for you. Now, with that said, I want you to take all the action that you need to take in July. This is the month to do it, okay? The finish line, the goals that you have for yourself, your path to enlightenment, everything, do it now. And I say that because Neptune is going to go retrograde with Saturn. Saturn's already gone retrograde. They're both in Pisces, all right? So Pluto's already retrograde, but as we begin August, from the get-go, Mercury goes retrograde. And so you're going to have all these planets retrograde that really aren't supporting you at that time. And then Jupiter goes retrograde after that. So do it now. Do it now. All right. In August, you really want to take advantage of this month, but you will definitely feel a charge. Put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. This is a month to make connections, build strategies, think big, dream big. Okay. I always say it. Don't live a little, live a lot. All right. Do you. This is a month. Again, you're going to feel a lot of shifts and a lot of attention. To be honest, you're going to get a lot of attention this month. Now, we kick it off on Tuesday, July 2nd, Mercury trining Neptune. This is absolutely amazing. I love this one for you because Neptune is imagination. It's, compassion, but it's also creativity. And Neptune actually is in Pisces in your 5th house of creativity. And so you could have this surge of brilliant ideas that just come out. I mean, this aspect really supports that. And this is a great aspect of the arts. So go to a museum, go to a gallery, get inspired. You got artwork in your home. You bought it for a reason, to get inspired. Okay. It doesn't matter if it's in your kitchen, your bedroom, the doghouse, wherever it is. You bought, and art inspires. So be inspired this day. Now, on the same day, Mercury will move into Leo. Now, Mercury in Leo is huge. It is a very, very different energy from Mercury in Cancer. Mercury in Leo, you will be heard. Mercury is a planet of communication, logic, thinking, processing, all of that. This is in Leo. This is you having the spotlight. This is you having that roar. Now, Leo rules your 10th house of career, of public recognition, of fame, of honors, achievements, social status. You're definitely ascending. People are going to notice you. All right. People are going to notice you. This is a time with Mercury and Leo. And you can see Venus is moving into Leo too. And then we move into Leo season. There's all this activity in your 10th house. You're going to start feeling this emphasis on 10th house matters. So this is you. Mercury in Leo is really, really, it's feeling ambitious, even playful energy. The sun rules Leo. It feels good there. It's in its domicile. It can even be a little theatrical. You could be very commanding an audience on stage. Really, 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 really nice. Don't hold back. This is a time where you probably won't. Okay. With Mercury and Leo, this is being very, very expressive. Okay. Very confident too. Now, the same day, which isn't even on this whiteboard, chalkboard thing, a briefcase, I don't know what it is, because this is such a big month. There's nearly 30 aspects, major, minor aspects. I'm just going to go over the highlights, the overview now. And then if you are new to my channel, after that, I do your spread. After that, that's when I break it down week by week. And that's what I tell you, everything that I want you to pay attention to, all the aspects that are relevant to you, the good days, the bad days, the good aspects, the aspects that are challenging, all of that. Okay. So remember to stick around after that. Now, Venus trining Saturn on the same day, on July 2nd. This is really big. This is really big. This is matters of the heart. We're talking about Venus here, and Saturn, long-term goals, okay? Commitment energy. So there's something here that could be really, really moving for you, all right? But also you putting wheels in motion in terms of love, okay? Now, remember, Saturn and Neptune are in Pisces. Even though they're retrograde, they're still there. Okay, they're still there, but you're taking that time to process things. It's all in your 5th house of pleasure, of love, of joy, of family, children, of creativity, self-expression, procreation. It's got to be a big time for you. Now, the reason I'm bringing Venus sextiling Saturn up is because Saturn is on his best behavior this month. We love Saturn this month. Saturn is opening doors for you this month, okay? Remember, in long-term energy. Now, Saturn is very supportive through the new moon that we have in Cancer to July 10th, with the sun trining Saturn. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. All right. And that, this is going to be it could be a very emotional time for you. There could be some deal that you're making. There could be some agreement, some pact, some commitment energy here. Okay. Partnership energy, something that you're in it for the long haul around this time. And the fact that sun is still in Cancer at this point. Okay. Saturn is in Pisces, 2 water signs. You complete the picture here, Scorpio, the other water sign. Very emotionally moving day. All right, so pay attention to the first week. Pay attention to the first week of this month. Now, back to that new moon. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all are taking trips. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all are taking trips, planning trips. I would encourage it. I always say travel is a force of good. The new moon, which is, again, Saturn is basically bear hugging this new moon. It's so nice. There is 9th house. Okay, so not only is that spirituality, it's your belief system. It's broadening your horizons. A lot of it can be through travel. It can be through people from in foreign cultures, foreign lands. It's also education, higher education. Y'all could be thinking about learning something around this time, something new, something that's going to bring a lot of more enrichment in your life. But it's also publishing and broadcasting. So there could be something new. You could be starting to write a book. There's something here. There's something here for you with this new moon. Very auspicious. Okay. Now, what makes this new moon really even like more special is the fact that Mars will sextile Saturn. Hello. That's cute. That's cute. Mars and Saturn are the 2 malefic planets that like to typically get together and be like, let's make things, right? This is like them in space right now. They're looking at each other, and on this day, they're like, Mars is like, you like Pringles? Saturn is just like, yeah, whatever. I do. I mean, you like it? Yeah, I do too. Okay, well, let's agree on this, and let's work together on something because we got something in common. So they're making things easier for you. Mars sextiling Saturn is making things easier for you. I really, 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 really love this. And it really could have to do something with partnerships. Remember, Mars is still in Taurus, all right? In your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So that can be work, that can be career, that can be love, romance. There could be something here. Remember, Saturn, there's that longevity energy that's already happening this week. There's something in the long term that you may be even thinking about. Really, really love this. It really is like you come home with like 2 armfuls of, bags of, dog food, whatever it is, Whole Foods. It don't even matter. Mars and Saturn are there at your door. They've already opened the door for you. They're opening doors for you. So take advantage. Mars is all about action. Remember, this is a month. You want to take action, okay? And you see Venus is moving into Leo. Venus moving into Leo in your 10th house of career, fame, public recognition. There's so much happening now. Let's turn this over. You see, there's a lot more happening. This is going to be a really big month. And again, all those other aspects we're going to talk about later. I'm going to tell you what to expect. And of course, we'll do a deeper dive in your weekly readings. But Monday, July 15th, triple circle this in your calendar. Triple circle this. This is Mars conjuncting Uranus. Now, I've been saying since April, since the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction that hasn't happened in like forever. It's a thread. It's a story that's unraveling for you, okay? I've been talking about it. Even if nothing happened around that time, now it will. Now with Mars, yeah, it will. All in your 7th house. Remember, both Mars and Uranus and Taurus conjuncting is a powerful, powerful charge. So there is something that's going to happen right here. All right. Mark this in your calendar. Mars is kind of like a drill sergeant. All right. And then Uranus is like the guy from Catch 22. He's just, he does his own thing, marches into his own drumbeat. He's very rebellious and just doing things for his freedom. All right. That's what Uranus is. All right. So there's something here that could be freeing you, liberating you. There could be some action you're taking to liberate yourself from something that could have been like, this is like, but this is definitely going to be a day that you're going to remember, right? Remember, it's in your 7th house of partnerships, relationships, whatever resonates with you in that capacity. Okay. There is, and also Uranus is all about the unexpected. It's surprises. There could be something surprising around this time. You could do something that's surprising to you, but just think breakthrough. There's some shifting gears around this time, shifting gears. Now, Saturday, July 20th, Mars is going to sextile Neptune. I absolutely love this. I've talked about this. Mars and Neptune, they couldn't be more opposite. They couldn't be more opposite. It's like putting two kids that got nothing in common with each other, forcing them to hang out. All right. You got the goth kid, you got the cheerleader, whatever it is. And they're just like, okay, what do we do? Like, right. But here they are and harmonizing. Okay. But moving mountains. Okay. Moving mountains. This is heightened compassion. All right. With Mars, that drive, that passion, and then Neptune in your 5th house of love and romance, and Mars in your 7th house of partnerships. And there's some big stuff happening here. Okay. Remember, 5th house is also creativity, self-expression. It's recreation. Okay. You could take up tennis, whatever it is, whatever you want to do. But I, call this hero energy. It's like you have so much compassion that you're jumping in that Russian river, saving that sandwich you dropped, the dog, whatever it is. But this is like you really taking that action. Now, that same day, you see that Mars is moving into Gemini. Oh my diddly day. So Mars is now joining Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, good prosperity, good luck, expansion, wisdom, belief, profit. Mars is joining in your 8th house. So now you got Mars and Jupiter in Gemini in your 8th house. Mars here until September. This is why you got to take advantage. Your 8th house, death and rebirth, transformation, Scorpio. You are the native ruler of the 8th house. All right. This is also other people's money. And so when I say that, it can be inheritance, investments, bonuses, commissions, royalties, loans, things like that. All right. Also intimacy. Yes. Sex. Okay. We're all adults here. You got Saturn and Neptune and Pisces in your 5th house, which also rules sex. Remember I said procreation. So you got the 2 houses of sexual activity. All right. It activated this month. You do you, Scorpio. You know that you rule. That's your thing. Okay. So, Scorpio, y'all are hilarious. Now, here's the thing. Gemini is just like a very mentally stimulating craving, mental stimulation, craving, curiosity, thinking about new things, trying new things. It's also communication. All right. So there's a lot of that. There's a lot of things that you may be yearning for around this time in terms of like these transformations and everything that I mentioned earlier. But Mars and Gemini, the 3rd house we're talking about rules the nervous system. So it could be restless energy with Mars there. Mars is very like a rocket ship. Okay. So anything that you're putting your passion toward, direct it. Keep it focused, all right? Because Mars and Gemini can be a little scattered energy. So keep that focus, okay? This is not handing a kid an iPad when they're bored. You got to give them an easel. You got to give them 30 paintbrushes. You got to give them 40 buckets of paint. You got to get good lighting, all of that, okay? Put on the Sade, whatever it is. It's got to be something where you're investing your passions, where something matters. This is the time. This is the time igniting your passions, okay? Making something count, making something real, something like we're talking about. This is something that I love. I'm putting all my energy toward it. Okay. You can't give Brad Pitt a script written by a penguin. All right. He's going to be bored with that. He's like, what? This is what I'm talking about. There's got to be something that you're really investing in that you are completely passionate about. That's going to change your world. This is going to be huge for you. All right. Mars is your your traditional ruler, and you got all these Pluto aspects, by the way, your modern rulers. So this is going to be a big month for you. All right, Scorpio. Now, Sunday, July 21st. Yes, we are here. That full moon in Capricorn. If you saw, I did a video on the full moons in Capricorn. We had one in June 21st. Very rare. Back-to-back Capricorn full moons. I'll leave the link to that video at the end of this video or somewhere. One of those things up here. But really big, really big. There's change that's happening in your home. All right. This is your 4th house, your domestic sector. So like you could be thinking about real estate. You could be thinking about moving. You could be moving in with a partner. You could be something going on with your parents, with children. There is something here. All right. Something here with your domestic sector. All right. Remember, this full moon's at 29 degrees. So there is this turning point. There is this even culmination that's happening around this time. Really, really big. Now, I love this full moon, just like I loved that last full moon. This is going to be big. Venus is sextiling Jupiter the same day. All right. Now you got the two benefic planets looking at you, Scorpio. They're saying, look at that Scorpio. What can we do to make their life so much better? How can we bless them now? How can we bless them in this really big, wonderful way? All right. So just keep that in mind. This could be a big time for you. Be a big time for you. The other thing is the sun will try Neptune this day. Hello. Hi. Talk about huge, amplified creativity, compassion, spirituality. This is big. And lastly, I'm not even done. On the same day, Mars trining Pluto. We will obviously talk about this more in the weekly reading. This is huge. Trines, very auspicious. And you got the two most powerful planets, Mars and Pluto. Come on. Come on. You know this is a big deal. What did I just say 20 seconds ago? Mars, your traditional ruler. Pluto, your modern ruler. This is going to be huge for you. This full moon is going to be huge for you, Scorpio. Just expect really, really, really big change. All right. Remember, Mars and Gemini in your 8th house, transformation and money and intimacy. And then you got Pluto and Aquarius in your 4th house, your domestic sector. So, wow, this is going to be big. But remember, this is Mars. This is you taking action. You being the, narrator of your story, of your transformation. This is your transformation story. So take that action. Mars trining Pluto it's empowerment. It's courage. It's being bold. It's you being the boss. It's you being the boss, all right? Making things happen in your life, taking life by the horns. You saw La La Land. You saw La La Land. You saw Emma Stone in the beginning of the movie. She was a barista. She was looking at that movie star. She's like, I want to be her. What did she do? She took action for her dreams. You saw the end of the movie. You saw the end of the movie. She was that big old movie star. All right. So this is your time. These are your planets, Scorpio. This is your time. All right. Really, really, really big. By the way, the full moon in Capricorn in your 3rd house, communication, travel could be a big thing for you. I wouldn't be surprised. Travel's definitely going to be, 3rd house is also short distance travel, but it's learning new things. It's knowledge, it's gaining knowledge. There's some things, big shifts that are happening. Now we get to Monday, July 22nd. We move officially into Leo season. So at this point, remember all the blue asterisks, best days of the month, my favorite days of the month, everything underlined in red. Planets moving into different signs. We got a lot of planets moving into. You got Mercury and Venus moved into Leo at this point. Now we got Sun in Leo. All right. So Sun in Leo, very fun, wild, fun energy. It is very heightened ambition, passions, like big heart energy, hearts of fire. Like you are definitely, and it's also, remember the sun in Leo, it's in its domicile. It's like the spotlight, right? It's having the spotlight on you. This is where you can start feeling you're getting a lot of attention. You're getting noticed. Now, doubly so for you, Scorpio, because Leo rules your 10th house. That's fame and public recognition. So you're going to start feeling that big shift there. And it's career too. If you're here for career, that's a big thing. But again, it's whatever you're exerting all your energy into that you want to be known for. This is going to be big. You're going to be magnetic. Now, here's the thing. So sun moving into Leo, but on the day of sun moving into Leo, when we move into Leo season, you feel a little bit of a squeeze because the sun's going to be opposite Pluto. All right. Sun's going to be opposite Pluto. There really could be here. There could be something here where it's, remember Pluto is power. The sun's in Leo. The sun is ego. Come on, you can do the math, or maybe just don't go, because you have all this career energy, don't walk into the office wearing a crown, tiara, and a cape and, I don't know, dollar bills stapled to your shirt, whatever it is. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. You don't want to do that. We'll talk more about this in the weekly reading, but this is honestly a day where I don't want you to be too hard on yourself. Okay. Just keep that in mind. This is a day where you don't want to be hard on yourself. Be cool. You're going to be fine. Remember, Sun in Leo fixed. Okay. Pluto in Aquarius, fixed. 2 fixed signs. You are also a fixed sign, Scorpio. So with this fixed energy, well, you got a little wiggle room. But just keep in mind, you're definitely going to feel a little bit of like, but it's all with these aspects is how you handle the aspects. All right. So that's why I'm just saying, just be cool. Be cool. All right. Now, Thursday, July 25th, Sun sextiling Mars again. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. This is all about taking that action. This is a really good team. This is a good team with Sun and Leo, Mars and Gemini. All right. Fire sign, air sign. You know what happens when you put fire and oxygen together. Whoosh. This is it. All right. This is confidence. This is being self-assertive. This is taking action. All right. This is that day. Even physical energy, you could really feel amped up around this time. All right. Physical energy. We're talking about Mars here with the sun, vitality. So go for a run. All right. Go hop on a thing. Those jumpy things. Do whatever you need. You may feel like you want to just go do things. And the other thing is, of course, I'm going to bring this up in your reading, Scorpio. This is Sun sextiling Mars. This is high sexual energy, high sexual drive. Again, we're all adults here. You do you. Same day, Mercury is going to move into Virgo. This is going to be a very different energy from Mercury and Leo. All right. But this is happening at the end of the month. We'll talk about it later. All right. And Mercury, we say Mercury is, Mercury rules Virgo. Right. So you've got a couple planets in their domiciles now, but Mercury and Virgo, we say it's not only in its domicile, but also exalted. All right. So really, really, really nice. All right. So let's get started, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you for July 2024. This is for Scorpio, Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon. If you want to read for any other aspects in your chart, you are absolutely welcome to. All right, Scorpio. Let's get to it. See what's going on for you for July 2024, Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio. Yeah. What a month. Scorpio, I do a traditional occult cross spread if we need to pull clarifiers. You know that we will. You know I got you, Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Wait, and the other thing, and secondly, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. This is gonna be a big month for you. Okay, it's gonna be a very big month for you. And take that action. You got Mars and Pluto being very active this month, and Venus is very active too. All right, let's get started. You're good. Don't play with me. I didn't even have to say that. I already knew that you were good. I already knew that. All right. Anyway, who am I? Who does that? I guess I do. So you're good. You're absolutely good. That career stuff that I was talking about. Come on. You got a lot happening for you. All right, let's get started. You got the 5 of Pentacles. All right, so came up in your past. So there could be like, when you look at this your entire spread, the biggest message is don't worry, don't be anxious, don't try to. Things are happening for you, okay? Things are happening for you. I've been saying for weeks, there's going to be this slowdown. And some of y'all are going to be like, no. There could have been something that actually did happen that there could have been some sort of, you feeling that things were, hard. Things could have been hard too. All right. Coming out of all those squares that we had last week. Okay. And a lot of them were just, last month in June. But, the 5 of Pentacles is a card where there's a little bit of, these two people are like focusing on their plight, right? It's dark. It's snowing. They're not wearing any shoes. So it is a challenge card. All right. So there could have been some things that you were going through, but you've got to look at the whole story here. But these two people, when I say they're focused on their plight, they're literally outside a church, but they're refusing to see that church. So this card is associated with feeling sorry for yourself and things like that. And I'm not saying that you are. I'm saying what this card represents. So there could have been a lot of things that you were hoping for. There could have been a lot of things, even financial sense, because it was Pentacles here, where you were just feeling like that low energy frequency. But the thing is, what did I say earlier? They're literally outside of church. They got all this support around them. Even the pentacles are shaped as an anchor. That's an anchor of hope. So it's a matter of looking up. It's a matter of connecting. It's a matter of just really, really, vibrating at a higher frequency. There could be something, looking at what's happening here. There could have been you going inward a lot. There could have also been something holding you back. There could have been someone holding you back. There could have been some sort of experience you had with a partnership that was like not seeing eye to eye as well. Okay. But it looks like you are moving out of that. And remember to work on those energies too. You don't want to just ignore those energies. And that could have been also a thing. If you just push them to the side, they're still there. You got to actually work with those energies. But again, it seems like you're moving for it and you're good and you're absolutely wonderful. You're putting a lot of things in order, but you do have the King of Wands in the heart of your spread. This is huge. Okay. One reason why the King of Wands is Leo. All right. King of Wands is Leo. What did I say? You got Mercury, Venus, and the Sun moving into Leo this month in your 10th house of career. King of Wands is the most entrepreneurial, most successful, of the kings. Also full of passion. This is epitome of fire. Okay, the King of Wands, remember, hearts of fire, hearts of flame, your passions of fire. That's it right here. Remember what I said? Mars and Gemini as well. You're going to feel that. Mars and Jupiter and Gemini in your 8th house of transformation. Two things here. Look at him leaning forward. He can't sit still. Remember I said that's some restless energy. Put it toward your passions, all right? Secondly, is this card is all about transformation, okay? You see the salamander here. Back in the medieval times, salamanders were the only animals that we thought were fireproof, okay? They could live through fire, all right? Change. They represent transformation, but they also, you also see the lion here, when I said Leo, but you see the Ouroboros, all right? The salamander eating its tail. So change, transformation, unity of all things. This is huge. Your life is changing this month in this really big way. A lot of y'all are going to be sitting in this throne in career and public recognition with your passions as well. Your passions, just feeling that a lot of things coming true. And with the wands, yeah, that's your passions. That's your ambitions. Creativity could be a really big thing for you this month. Really, really big thing. You're going to be, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. And it's really highly associated with work as well. So if you are feeling, you can just see the progression here, how it's everything is moving in your favor in this huge way. Now, you've got judgment in your challenge area, so you've got to have that moment. You've got to have that moment. You've got to have this awakening, that aha moment, that wake up call. Okay, that spiritual awakening. It's judgment. It's a card right before the world. You're almost at the end, right, of the major arcana. The world is the last card of the major arcana. You've got to hear the blowing of the trumpet. This is, you see Archangel Gabriel here blowing the trumpet. This is the only card in tarot that has that huge connotation as sound. What is sound? It's vibrations, right? Vibrations. Raising your frequency. Okay, it's in your challenge area. So you got to vibrate at a high frequency. We're all made of energy. I talk about this all the time. I talk about the Hermetic principles, the, universal laws. We're all made of energy. We all vibrate at a certain frequency. Albert Einstein himself matched the frequency of the reality you want, and you can't help but get that reality. So it's raising your vibrations, and again, sound, healing. Okay, that's what vibrations are. It's healing. Why do you think they play meditation music at a spa? All right, you go trace it back thousands and thousands of years to ancient civilizations, Native American drum beats, Tibetan bowls, gongs, things like that. Sound is healing. Gregorian chanting. Anyway, it's in your challenge area. That's what I'm saying is like it's coming after 5 of Pentacles. You have judgment in your challenge area, 4 of Cups in the root of your spread, but the 4 of Swords in your crown. Okay? So take that time out to go within and vibrate at a really high frequency, and you will feel it. You will absolutely feel it. It's going to feel really, really good. All right. A lot of it is actually like releasing old patterns too, because if you think about it, when we talk about manifesting, when I say we all vibrate at everything in this world vibrates, right? At a certain frequency, you're already manifesting, you're already vibrating, you're already attracting, but it's a matter of clearing those blockages that get in the way of the things that you want. All right. So that's a big thing here in your spread. All right. So remember, vibrate at high frequency. You got the 4 swords in your crown. Take that time out up here. All right. Swords, the mental suit, the air suit. Really, really take that time, that equilibrium, the stillness of mind, still the mind this month, just so you can see clearly. All right. This is peace. This is harmony. You see the window here. You see all that sunlight coming through. Okay. This is aligning your chakras, really, really taking that time out. All right. So, and you see that too. You see the 3 swords pointing down at the heart chakra, throat chakra, crown chakra. Again, have that moment. It seems like you want to. All right. And it could be a really busy month for you. Honestly, it could be a very busy month for you. Don't forget, you got the North Node and Aries in your 6th house. That's like work as well. Okay. That's work as well, but it's your everyday activities. It's your routines and projects and things like that. It could be a really, really big month for you. So have that stillness of mind and have that equilibrium, mind, body, spirit. Have it all, the whole full package. You're going to be fine. With the 4 of Cups here, this is just saying, again, raise your frequency. I say this is testing your gratitude. You see the hand of spirit offering this young man of a cup. He's already got 3, but look at his reaction. He's crossing off his heart. So really working with that heart chakra. All right. Because you didn't get any other cups here other than this card, but 4 is all about putting things in order. All right. It's all about putting things in order, bringing structure to things. Remember, that's going to be required of you anyway with Saturn going retrograde. Remember, I've talked about this, that structure, even if it means breaking down, like I said, structures patterns you've been holding on to, creating new ones, but you're going to have a lot to look forward to. Doubly so with the Magician in your future. The power to manifest whatever you want. You've got the Magician, card 1. I mean, kicking off your this new journey. All right, but remember that power. He can get whatever he wants because he's got that power. He's got that confidence, and he's taking action. This is a card of action, of major action. Okay, as opposed to like the High Priestess, which is very a passive card. This is action. Hand to the sky, hand to the ground, as above, so below. All right. So, and that's the thing. Pay attention to the hand of the ground. All right. You already know what your dreams are. You know what you want. You know what your hopes are. Bring them into your reality. You see, he's got all 4 tools of tarot at his disposal. Cups, the wands, the swords, the pentacles. Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. The infinity symbol over his head. All right. Infinite possibilities when you take that action. But you're going to have, your life is changing this month. Your life is absolutely changing. Last thing I'm going to point out, you see the Ouroboros is secretly hidden in his belt. All right. You also got that here with the King of Wands, like I pointed out, in his throne. Your life is changing. Your life is changing this month. It is going to be really, really big, but have that time to have that spirit, that awakening, that moment of like, I'm going to vibrate at a really high frequency now. I'm going to attract everything that I deserve. Okay. Now let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness. Scorpio, we just went really deep. I feel like we got this bond. If you like this reading, by the way, be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. That's my line. I got to say that line. And I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. All right. So let's see what's going on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is going to be big. This is going to be a really big month. Wow. All right, let's get started. You got the 7 of Wands here. Okay, so there is a little bit of put some of your defenses down. Okay, put some of your defenses down. I don't know if you saw your look at some of your past reasons, but this is like there is almost this is good. The 7 of Wands is all about valor, right? It's all about defending yourself, and there are going to be some aspects this month where there's possibly some people jealous of you about some things, but just know, if your defenses are too high, okay, that is a message that's, I feel like it's been a thing, but for here, for sure. The other thing is, don't let anyone take anything that you've worked hard for. Okay. So again, knowing that line, drawing the line, line in the sand when you have to. This is all about valor. This is all about standing your ground. Okay. So do that, but don't cut people off. All right. That's the only thing here. Don't cut people off that, it's almost like you may have like stingers out a little bit. All right. When you look at your spread, bring them in. It's all about that heart chakra, aligning everything. Now, you have the Four of Pentacles here, okay? You got the Four of Pentacles in your external factors area. Again, this four, like I said, it's all about order, bringing this structure, stability. Think about four legs of a table. That's okay in terms of four. Now, it's Pentacles, all right? So it looks like there is something where it could be something money related that is, you're really building this foundation, really building this structure, okay? Coming after the Magician as well. Could be something that you're moving into, something new in your life where it's something that you want to feel more financially secure about. There could be a partner involved, especially with the Four of Pentacles in your external factors area. So keep that in mind. Family member as well. There is something there, but the other thing is that open up your heart. Open up your heart. You got two people now who got their hearts crossed off. All right. So just keep that in mind. All right. There could be someone, interestingly, there maybe something I would really pay attention to this full moon in Capricorn, okay, because that's going to be a big deal. And this is a Capricorn card. It's actually Sun in Capricorn, so it really is about that structure. Again, that's a big thing here. Now, you got the Ten of Cups. This is really great. I love this for you. Keep going. This is what you want. This is your finish line. This is your goal. This is what you're hoping for. This is all going to happen as long as you put your energy out there at a high frequency and you take that action, okay? You take that action. This is happiness. This is happy everything. A lot of y'all have that home, family, love, significant other. A lot of that energy that's happening astrologically for y'all that, with all these aspects, you see the happy couple, the happy children, dancing, that freeness I was talking about, that freedom, that innocence. This is really great. This is a lot of enlightenment. Lastly, you got the Devil in your final outcome. So remember what I said. This Capricorn full moon is full stop. Something's got to go. Something's got to go. And you see the two people chain of the Devil here, okay? These chains are loose. They can break free anytime they want, all right? So there is something that you may be holding on to where it's like, remember what I said, some structures, maybe up here, you got to break it down, form these new structures. There could be something in your physical world that I gotta let this go. And I'm doubling down on this because the Devil is Capricorn. This card is attributed to Capricorn. And again, that full moon in Capricorn is really big this month, okay? Gonna be really big. It's in your third house. So communicate what you need to do, what you need. And this is a choice. Everything in life is a choice, all right? You see the two people here from the Lover's card 6, all right? So that is, a card of choices. And, card 15, 1, 5 equals 6, by the way. So, yeah, the Devil, everything that you think the Devil represents, bad behaviors, addictions, vices, codependency, pessimistic thinking, whoosh, let it go. Let it go. You got this big charge with Mars and Pluto being very active. But look at this. It's all leading in this direction of something new, this brand new you. That's absolutely amazing. So Scorpio, let's break it down week by week. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the first week of July, we talked about on July 2nd, we talked about Mercury trining Neptune, Venus trining Saturn, Neptune going retrograde. That's all happening on the same day that Mercury moves into Leo. That's all happening July 2nd. It's a loaded day. We kick off this month with a bang. Neptune going retrograde. That's going to be until December, by the way. So Neptune, Saturn, both retrograde. Neptune going retrograde. We'll talk about more later in your weekly, but that really is more like just, reality check. All right. Now, we talked about Mercury opposite Pluto on the 3rd. Oh, we didn't. Oh, Mercury opposite Pluto. Mercury opposite Pluto. Remember, Pluto is your ruling planet. Pluto is fourth house activity for you. So your domestic sector. This is kind of like competitive energy in a little way. But it's Mercury. All right. It's a Mercury that's opposite. So there could be something between work and home here. Something like not seeing eye between work and home. But the other thing is this Mercury opposite Pluto. This is Mercury, the planet of communication. Pluto, all about secrets. Pluto, the underworld. So secrets could come up around this time. All right. So just keep that in mind. Just be cool. Be you. It may be you too. It may be you. This is a strong aspect. It may be you telling something, revealing something around this time. All right. Now, on the 5th, we have this amazing new moon in Cancer in your 5th house, spirituality. Remember, Mars is really great here. Mars is sextiling Saturn here. This is wonderful. So let's see. So take action and set intentions. Okay. There is some new things brewing in your life. So let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio, for the first week of July. You got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is really great. All right, this is working toward your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, everything that you're hoping for. Remember, this is the month to take action. All right, now one of the biggest things here, and you can see him really like hyper focused, like he's like not distracted. This is Karate Kid energy, wax on, wax off. Like this is really just working. He's removed himself from the village. All right, and he is going to be successful, and he is going to get to the end, and he is going to reach his finish line and his legacy. So this is work related. All right. This is you being very driven, a lot of passion here. All right. Now, the other thing is this card is actually attributed to Sun and Virgo. Remember, we're going to soon move into Virgo season, and Mercury's moving into Virgo at the end of the week. Virgo rules your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. So very, very nice here. Now, the second week, Venus is very active the second week of July. It's very nirvanic. I love it. July 8th, Venus sextiling Uranus. Huge. Remember, Uranus is in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So Venus, what your heart desires. All right. This is breakthroughs. This is surprises, exciting surprises in love and relationships, but also money. Venus is also money. So this is a great day to circle. Now, July 10th, we talked about this Sun trining Saturn. There's something here that could be very emotionally moving for you, some sort of bond or something that's long-term energy. And then on July 11th, the day after, Venus is trining Neptune. Oh my goodness, this is like a daydream of a day. This is creativity. This is compassion. This is heightened intuition. This is a day where you could just feel very inspired. It's the same day that Venus moves into Leo. So now you got Mercury and Venus in your 10th house of career and fame and public recognition. So this is a lot of loyalty energy with Venus in Leo. We'll talk about it more in the weekly reading, but bold and just a lot of passion, very fiery, like the hearts of fire. I love this. Okay. This is going to be really, really nice. Now on the 12th, July 12th, Venus will be opposite Pluto. So there really could be here where there is, with Venus opposite Pluto, Venus being about love and relationships and money and beauty and sex, and Pluto here, Pluto is your ruler, right? So there is some, with an opposition like this, there could be some jealousy vibes. So just keep that in mind, right? There could be some, like I said, some people jealous of you, but just keep this in mind. This is a thing. So you could feel a shift around this time. Let's see what's going on for you with this very Venus heavy second week of July. You got something new happening. Remember I said he's going to be successful. The Eight of Pentacles. Now you got the Page of Pentacles. You got something coming through. Pages are messengers. You could be getting a message this week. There's something that's rooting up in your life. This is double earth here, by the way. Pages are earth. Pentacles earth. So when I say rooting up, like there is something happening, something new coming through. Pages bring in that fresh new energy. There could be something that you're compelled by. Remember, Pentacles are not only, finances, money, wealth. It's also your physical reality. So there could be something that you're investing in that you're really working hard toward, and boom. Boom. Really amazing. I absolutely love this for you. All right. So let's see what's going on for you for the third week. Third week, remember July 15th, a big one for you. Mars conjuncting Uranus in your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. I love that a few days later, the sun will sextile Uranus. So that's great breakthrough here. Okay. Something surprising as well. And then on the 20th, remember Mars moves into Gemini the same day that Mars is sextiling Neptune. This is going to be, you're going to feel this. You're going to feel this. And then it's happening the day before the full moon in Capricorn, Sunday, July 21st. Remember that full moon in Capricorn is really big, and I really want you to pay attention to it with all these Capricorn cards coming up in your spread. All right. So really pay attention. I want you to communicate this month. I really do want you to communicate, but I also want you to do this deep reflection here, introspection as well. All right. Raising your frequency, being you to be grateful for the things that you have and the things that you are going to receive. Now, remember, on this full moon in Capricorn, your planets, Mars and Pluto, will be in this trine. This is going to be a full moon you will not forget. This is really big. Expect change. This is all about empowerment, all about empowerment. All right, so let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio, for the third week of July. You got a lot to celebrate. You got the Three of Cups here. You're good. You're absolutely good. You know that you're good. This is real. Look at this. Look at this progression here. So Three of Cups, that's celebration. That's even just celebrating life itself. It's such a feel-good card. The three sisters toasting each other. So there could be something new. Remember, three is growth, advancement, but also the birth of new things. There's creation here. Even ideas, but something that's just moving for you emotionally. Cups, emotions, love, relationships, intuition, all that good, feel good stuff. You're really good. You're really good. Let's see what's going on for you for the fourth week. Remember, we move into Leo season Monday, July 22nd. Okay. So now you got Venus, Mercury, and the sun in Leo. That's going to be really, really big. All right. So a lot of career energy there, a lot of career energy. And then remember, the Magician, by the way, is attributed to Mercury, by the way. Okay, so in Mercury and Leo in your 10th house of career, so there could be something career here. But if you see all these pentacles, wow, there could be money stuff, especially when Mars moves into Gemini with Jupiter in your 8th house of other people's money, shared resources, money. Anyway, Thursday, July 25th, we got the sun sextiling Mars. You're going to absolutely love that. That's that confidence energy, physical energy, being assertive, but it is a great day. Okay. Mercury moves into Virgo that week as well, or that day. All right. So this is just being hardworking, very diligent, service to others, but really being in the zone in terms of communication, in terms of thinking things through. Anyway, let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio, for the last week of July. Stop. Collaborate and listen. You got the Six of Wands. Okay. Scorpio, can I just, you're good. One of the reasons why this is so exceptional, remember I said, you've got Mercury, Venus, and Leo all bundled up in your 10th house of career, fame, public recognition. You just got the card of fame, of public recognition, of honors, of achievements, being recognized. Look at all the people cheering him on. This is rising above. This is eminence. And why is this such a bigger deal? This card is attributed to Leo, okay? This is a Leo card, Jupiter in Leo, in fact. You're good. Look at this. You're good. Just let those things go. Have that introspection. You're going to be sitting in this throne. You got a lot of options. You got some new things happening in your life. Your life is going to change. You got to let that one thing go and spend some time really thinking about things. Really more just like raising your frequency. All right. That really is what it is. But you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. It's going to be a big month. It's going to be a game-changing month.
I would not be surprised with the King of Wands and the Magician here, but then when you break it down week by week, if your life does completely change this month and you're in the process of it, remember, you've got Mars trining Pluto, you've got Mars conjuncting Uranus, you've got some big aspects this month that it's going to be life-changing for you, okay? All you got to do is surrender the thing that does not serve you well, the thing that you do not want to move into or bring with you into this next chapter in your life. And you've got to really reflect to do that. All right, Scorpio, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. Next week, we'll go deeper in these aspects, okay? And if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I'll see you next week, okay? Thanks so much, Scorpio. Bye-bye.